What a crazy world we live in, man. I don't know what to say about that, dude. I don't know what to say about that. That really f***ed me up. I'm not gonna lie. That was, wow.
Meanwhile, an Iranian woman detained by
MAGA mom detained by ICE. Her husband says he'll still support Trump. That is insane. Okay.
federal agents. She and her family, all supporters of President Trump. See the MAGA hats. President Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf live for us in Diamond Bar. And Matthew, those Trump flags staying up tonight.
Yeah, those flags staying up. This family still supports Donald Trump despite their mom being detained. The final moments home for an Iranian woman detained by immigration agents.
Okay. It's getting increasingly more difficult to feel bad for some supporters, okay? Like, it's getting increasingly harder to, like, every day I'm like, no, we must oppose this unconditionally. We must be loud in our opposition to this. But when I see stuff like this, it becomes so hard.
Thank you. A mother Monday going inside to say bye to her 4 kids.
She came and kissed the kids and that was it. That's the last time I saw her.
A proud President Trump supporting family in Diamond Bar.
The election time was here. I had a full 3-4 flags out.
Even while their mom faces immigration questions. Has your opinion changed on this?
That's a good question. Somewhat it has, just because I'm going through it. I was very selfish before.
But I'm still selfish now? Dude, what? Dude, what the Persian last thing he needs to be accused to be working with the Shah? What? Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. Brother, what the is he saying?
See right now is, okay, there's a reason for it.
Arthur Sahakian's wife, Arpaneh, was born in Iran and moved to the United States when she was 3 as a refugee.
She cashed a check, I believe it was less than $200, and this is all where it started.
Then, about 15 years ago, her green card was revoked over a conviction related to theft.
It's all misdemeanor stuff.
Arthur says they've been going through the legal process towards regaining citizenship with check-ins every 6 months or so.
She just went in April, and they said, okay, you're fine, have a good day. We'll see you back in September or October.
Then last week, the United States bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran, increasing tensions and concerns of Iranian sleeper cells retaliating in the U.S.
Bro, there has never been a moment where a guy got every single one of his wishes, and it's like a real monkey's paw situation. You're like a pro-Shah Iranian guy living in California. You finally get your reactionary right-wing Shah-style, Reza Pahlavi-style president back. You're super stoked. Then on top of that, he bombs Iran, okay? And you're extra stoked. You're just throwing ropes at this point. You're like, oh my God, every single thing. I am Persian and everything I wanted, President Trump is giving me. And then boom, in the aftermath of that, Trump is like, yo, pack up these Iranians because they're all sleeper cells. Holy.
I'm very for of them seeing the Iranian nationals because of the sleeper cells. I understand that.
Federal sources tell Fox News that more than 130 Iranian nationals were detained in the U.S. this last week.
I think it will resolve a lot of issues because we will know exactly who's in here for what reasons. Even though I miss her dearly, but I think we could do a better job of you catch someone, you see there.
Dog, your children are crying because mommy's in the slammer. Are you serious? That's your wife, dog. Dude, this is next level. You can't even do a Fell for It Again award for this guy. He's still falling for it. He's still in the process of free fall. That's crazy, man. Is this even I think we've moved beyond onion bits at this point, okay? Because even the onion's like, no, that's a bridge too far. I feel like that's too much. You know what I mean? Like this is unimaginable levels of cult-like thinking. What the He's like, yes, finally my wife is arrested so I can live out my dreams and what? Marry Donald Trump? Like, what the is the dream? This is, bro, the only thing that's worse than this is if you were getting arrested and you were like, and I think this is valid. I think it's valid. I love my President Trump. If he arrested me, there's a good reason for it. I'm a real piece of criminal. I'm glad that he's arresting me and taking my criminal ass off the streets. That's it. He said, Mr. Trump, President, take my wife, please. My wife is yours. I'm upset that you didn't take my children too. I was offering them up as well. Please take my children, Mr. President. You are the legend.
National and do a background real quick and see if they have ties.
He already said, oh, Mr. President, thank you for bombing my country where my family members live still. That was awesome. And now, thank you, Mr. President, for taking my wife away because you suspect her of being an Iranian sleeper cell agent, potentially.
To the community and ties with families over here and let them go.
What do you think's going to happen?
Oh, I'm on the list to be going to a different facility.
Arpanay speaking with us on the phone, uncertain about her future. Any regrets with your vote?
None. Still supporting him.
While her family continues showing support for President Trump, hoping their mom comes home soon.
Trump is not trying to do anything bad. We understand what he's doing, and he wants the best for the country.
So right now, it's unclear if and when that mom could return home. Reporting live tonight, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
So the argument for getting rid of her would be what? That she's not in the country legally and she committed a crime?
Exactly. Basically, it sounds like she lost her green card about 15 years ago and since then has been fighting to get it back. So right now, she does not have that green card and is considered to be in the country illegally.
Yeah. Interesting. So this whole thing is a reminder that everybody has a different story and there's so many layers to it. And if you just talk in political slogans, it's not enough. You really have to listen to each and every person's story and try to make up individual decisions almost. All right, Matthew Seedorf, thank you for your reporting on this.
Dude, what a crazy world we live in, man. I don't know what to say about that, dude. I don't know what to say about that. That's like, really fucked me up. I'm not gonna lie. That was, wow. He's like, I still love my president. He's doing the right thing. He's getting these illegals out of here, including my wife. Is wild. He's like, not my wife. That's just a mistake. I'm sure that'll be fixed soon. It's like, I mean, that level of writing should be illegal, dude. Wow. He said he didn't regret his vote, dude. He said he didn't regret his vote, dude. The admin literally bombed Iran and then decided that the mother of his children is a hostile entity, a sleeper cell, and packed her up. I know we always say, in the words of Michael Jamal Brooks, be kind to individuals, be ruthless to systems, but like, as this one chatter also pointed out, it's like, it's getting increasingly more difficult to be kind to individuals. Okay. If you're that kind of individual, I can't like it's so hard for me not to just make fun of you. That's crazy. Like, I know the process of deportation is a uniquely cruel endeavor, but like, you and your Trump supporting wife are currently experiencing this like horrifying endeavor. And you're just sitting there being like, I don't regret it. It's fine. The fuck are we doing? What are we doing? How am I supposed to feel bad about a guy who doesn't personally feel bad about what took place? That person needs to feel bad from a societal perspective. If you're okay with that, what are we but livestock? I mean, he's livestock. Like, he's not doing the one thing that human beings are supposed to do, conservative, Democrat alike. When it comes knocking down their door, the idea is, oh, the leopards are eating my face. How could this have happened? You're not supposed to go, I hope it's yummy for the leopards while your face is being eaten. There is no subreddit for that yet. You know what I mean? There's no moment where you're supposed to, up until this moment, we have not had an experience where the leopards are eating your face and you're going, oh, that's fine. Here, take my arm too. Like, it is a thing that animals have is self-preservation skills, okay? Getting to a degree where you're doing like, blood sacrifice rituals for your cult. And if you have that level of loyalty to a person who like fucks you over deliberately, okay, in broad daylight, and you still defend it while you're in the process of getting fucked over, at that point, there is no saving that person. You know what I mean? There's no amount of cruelty that person can experience that will shake him away from his position. At least, like, there are Trump supporters who are like, I didn't think my undocumented relatives were going to get apprehended. And they very quickly realized, like, okay, we were duped. This sucks. I'm going out in the streets and I'm going to protest. You know, great, fine. You know, it sucks that this happened to you. It sucks that it happened to your immediate family members. I'm right there by your side. But when a motherfucker like, oh, my family members got deported, but I hated them. Honestly, they were criminals, actually. That's good. Hopefully they arrest me too next. What am I supposed to do? I can't help you if you can't help yourself. This is like a person on Medicaid whose Medicaid just got removed, okay? And they're running around being like, well, at least billionaires who are the most productive members of society are getting a tax break. That's fine. You know, I'm sure things will be better. It's like, okay, good luck. Good luck then. You're in a death cult. You're a psycho. This is beyond beyond absurd. It's not normal. Every night I go to sleep and I think to myself, I hope the Walton family is getting a higher return on their initial investment this quarter. Like, I hope they had a productive quarter. I'm working at Walmart. I need SNAP benefits because Walmart's not paying me enough. That's annoying.